Great to have you with us from Thoreau Field, Memorial Stadium in Columbia, Missouri. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Texas Tech Red Raiders and the Missouri Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
The Missouri head coach told me before the game, he told me this is a crucial game to stay focused. He understands coming into this loud and crazy environment against a team that is not ranked in the top 25 could be easy to overlook. But he's shown his players tape all week, and he said, we have to understand every play matters. We cannot look ahead to next week, or this week will be a disaster. Reese?
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Red Raiders ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Hits inside, it's Warner. Breaks into the open. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. Trying to establish the run. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you, so many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Second down to the air. Dumps it off in the flats. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's third and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes a catch. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be fourth down and 1.
And it's decision time on this first drive. And I choose aggressiveness, right? Set the tone in this football game. You got a fourth and short situation. Trying to get points on this drive. Establish yourself. Be aggressive here on this fourth down.
They make the stop, but not before. He gets enough to convert on fourth down, and rolling the dice pays off.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here.
Offensive linemen love when you sneak in draws, when you sneak in screens. It holds these defensive linemen accountable. You want to rush the quarterback, you want to fly upfield every single play, we'll sneak right behind you and get some yardage.
This opening drive, methodical, efficient. They'll step it for the 9th time on 3rd and short. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were in the last 4th down.
Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
And listen, I have no problem being aggressive on 4th down, but the consequences of that, now you got to have your defense go bail you out. So you started the game trying to be aggressive. Well, defense, you got to get my back now.
Back to pass, it's Hammond. Rush right in his face. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here in the game.
Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. And how good is it for a quarterback to have a running back he not only can just dump it off to, but can actually be dangerous as a receiver?
Agreed, Reese. It's not just check downs or screens or swing routes or flat routes. This guy can get vertical, and he can all of a sudden start stressing defenses in the 2nd level. What a weapon it is to have this guy in your backfield.
Man, this offense continues to do such a great job on 3rd down. One of the best in the country at it, and the reason why, they keep it manageable most of the time. 3rd and short, they can run the football, be physical, convert 1st downs. This offense has been so good on 3rd downs.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Pushes ahead. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a 1st down.
That was a big 1st down for this offense. Like, your defense was just on the field a lot. And so to get a 1st down, to get that clock moving, to get them a little bit of rest, now getting maybe a little bit of a rhythm offensively, big 1st down for this offense.
Oh, pressure's coming. He throws into the middle of the field. And that one's going to be batted away, incomplete, and we have played one. Still looking for our first score of the game as we start the 2nd quarter. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to throw. It's Hammond. They're all over him. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Oh, the big fella running to glory. And with the pick six. Touchdown, Missouri.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And David, you know, it's funny. I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent.
There he goes to the left. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Sells the run, looking to pass. Just led him a little too far across the sidelines. Couldn't make the catch in bounds. It's incomplete.
They're trying to throw the out route. That time, though, the QB threw it a little bit too far to the outside. It falls incomplete.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Sells to fake. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. How about that shot into the end zone? And he makes the grab for the score. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
I don't know what play they called, but I would call it again because the defense had no idea what was going on. Receiver comes wide open, catches the football, and gets the easy touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Sweet. Ready, go. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Takes it the other way. 10. Touchdown, Red Raiders. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. On the run from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Here come the Missouri Tigers. The offense ready to go to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
And I don't know if the quarterback's making the right decision on that RPO, guys. He might have wanted to hand that one off. Something he thought he saw in the right flat to attack, but obviously it wasn't there.
Second and long here. From the gun. Pulls it in. It's James. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Grab near the sticks. It's Hoffman. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. Tells the run, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Right side, it's James. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. They're going to run it. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. The give to the back. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on first down you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different that can give this offense something to think about.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Hand it to the back. They were all over it.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
It's 4th and 8 and never a hesitation. They'll go for it. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Working the middle. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one and to keep the drive alive.
He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to...
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
If a free safety comes blitzing, you've got to throw a slant behind it to the receiver. So that time the quarterback and receiver, they may not have been on the same page.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Makes the grab on the left. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Hammond. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. The fake wants to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Hudson. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Kick is in the air. Trying to take it back. And now the hit knocks it loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Could just feel a collective sigh of relief when that ball rolled out of bounds.
Yeah, that defense, they looked excited. You see all those bodies trying to run over and jump on that football? That offense is very lucky that thing trickled out of bounds.
Drops back on first down. Maybe a miscommunication. That one didn't have a chance.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Throwing on the run. Catch inside the 25. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
And I would argue that's one of the most difficult things to play as a defense is those second plays when they start to get outside the pocket. He does a great job buying time. And then what does he do when he rolls out? It gets his receiver a chance to get down the field more, and then he chucks it downfield for the big completion.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking for running room. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Smashes it between the uprights. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13.
And that's a nice end to this first half. Put points on the board, create a little bit of momentum. You're still losing, I know. Go into the locker room, talk about some adjustments, and come out with some momentum.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We start with Oregon in their matchup against the number 2 team, the LSU Tigers. And it's the Ducks coming away with the victory in one of the highest scoring games we've seen all season. Make it 2 in a row for that ball club after they started the season 1-1.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field.
Now let's take a peek at some of the other contests around the country, games that promise to have an impact on the top.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The 30, the 10, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Red Raiders.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You blitz me, I'm getting the ball out of my hands. Really good job understanding that by the offensive coordinator, this quarterback, seeing the blitz, getting the ball to a playmaker, letting him do some damage. And more importantly, I don't have to throw it way down the field. Just get the first down.
Here comes the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
Stepping to the right. Throwing on the run. It's picked off, and that's number 10. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. Shakes off the defender. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Selling the fake. Under pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. And that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Looking downfield is Hammond. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. These guys are really
wants smoke,
their
I'll get
stride
that.
in week 4 as they push out that lead. And the extra point splits the upright just 28-13.
Really nice timing on that throw by the quarterback. Took his steps, he hitched, he got rid of it quickly on a line, put it on his guy running straight down the field, and he's able to catch it in the end zone.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Missouri's offense heads out ready to go. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played
I
with
thought
you.
about it. I'm like, everybody's going to want to use the Sixers now.
Hey, guys, I got this.
Yeah, I'll probably get that, John.
You should have ran a better route.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Got his man. Turning it on. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Tigers, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. They try to pop a run on the draw. There's a crease.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
rides to the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs.
That is great job by this defense, coming up big on fourth down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on fourth down.
Makes a grab and room to run. At the 30. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Tough run here. It's Williams. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting it to the ground.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Look out! They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Quarterback now has to make sure his guys are dialed in. You can't make any more mistakes. Giving up a negative play on 2nd down by the goal line, you've got to be really smart with this football.
His defense didn't hang its head. They've stood tall after the big play. 3rd and goal coming. It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. All down at the 18-yard line. A solid return after that interception. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. With the catch, it's Hoffman. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. They really got things moving on this drive. 2nd play of the drive comes from the 37. From the gun, it's Warner. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They give it back to him. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And oftentimes running backs love drop plays because there's less traffic in front of them. The offensive line is selling pass, the quarterback's selling pass. They don't get the handoff until the very last possible second. So the D-line's rushed away upfield, and now it's so much easier for these backs to find their holes and pick their lanes.
Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Tigers are marching down the field. Quick give. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. From the gun. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. This time they'll throw it. Rushes on. Hauls it in. Headed to the end zone. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
And he finds this guy again on the outside. I tell you what, man, like just That's the matchup down here in this part of the field. You find your guy that you trust, and you get him the football. He does the rest. I'll tell you what, I thought he was going to score for a second and get in, but now set up with this offense, first and goal in a great situation.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers! And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So a drive there of 82 yards, and they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Got some green grass. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. And they're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run.
It's a seam wide open. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Rolled his way into the end zone. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stuff.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Right side, it's Oakley. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
You know, at this point of the game, guys, trailing the way they are late in the game, check down throws are not going to get it done. You have got to be more aggressive in the passing game. You're going to have to just start taking shots.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Catch in the middle. It's Warner. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first. Dumps it to the back. Left side is Warner. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Makes the catch. It's Montgomery.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Just keeps slinging it. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
This guy just is so comfortable running routes, and he has such a good feel for those soft spots on defense there. They're playing zone coverage, so he's able to find that pocket, make it easy on his quarterback. And
touchdown, Tigers! Into the end zone for 6.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. So an 82-yard drive there, and they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds, and this offense trying to put something together. And the Red Raiders have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. They've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Looking for a gap. It's Edwards. Enough to move the chains. He finds enough daylight and gets it out across the 45. Out of bounds at the 47, and a big run there. On first down, here comes this offense. Right back to the well. Nowhere to go. With 1:52 seconds left, the defense will use a timeout trying to get the football back.
And this situation here on 2nd down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
They'll run it. All over him immediately.
Defense doing their job getting that last stop, and now 3rd in California. Not a lot of play calls to convert this, so defensively, let's get off the field now. The clock's running. We need to give it back to our offense with as much time as possible.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Sets his feet. It's Hammond. Rush right in his face. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. The Red Raiders will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20, and he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. He'll get this drive started from the 29. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Throws to the tight end. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Red Raiders! The defense takes matters into its own hands. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. Just put a little bit of distance in this game and try to put it on ice.
And the defense just trying to fight to stay in the ball game. That should be the final blow. No more hope, but good fight to the end.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Escapes the pressure to his right. He wants a big play here late. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
And, man, he was just like, forget that, guys. I'm getting this back on one play. Like, obviously the big decision last drive, makes the mistake that goes all the way back to the house, and it looked to me like I want it all back.
Makes the grab in their space. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart with that last complete.
And it's picked off for the fourth time today. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner, right? What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
Handoff again. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force-feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one.